What is it, though, that you think, if you had to sum it up, is the key factor on why you guys are able to pierce the market no one else could at this level?
I think there are like a combination, obviously, of things, but that I think the power delivery is one of the biggest benefits of the bike. So you have, or more or less unlimited power, like more or less anyone can use, but you can adjust it so that anyone can ride it. That's the really cool thing. And you don't need to think about gears or clutch. So, for you now that you're gonna jump this building,
and he can't use the clutch.
Exactly. Yeah.
Don't say that. don't tell our audience that. And I am jumping the Jaxxon house on the start.
Perfect.
Yeah.
After he signs the waiver.
Yeah, for sure.
But it doesn't have a clutch, so it'll make it a lot easier for me.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I think the ease of use, the power delivery, like the chassis performance is also amazing, I think, and then the lack of noise and maintenance is of course huge. Like that makes things so much easier.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the biggest proponent of, electric bikes and the concept of having no noise. I don't know if Twitch told you, like, I've been super hot on this industry. I feel like it's one of the biggest industries, even for kids. Like, I grew up in the era of, skateboards and BMX bikes and mongooses and Razor scooters were at every single store. And it built the industry as a whole because you had the common folk could go out there, a guy who doesn't know how to ride, doesn't know how to skate, but could just go to a Target and grab a board. Now in today's time, you don't have that aspect. So those industries die because there's no way for the average Joe to kind of get in the game. Do you feel like this is going to amplify motocross and amplify people wanting to ride bikes, or is it going to actually deter them from ever going to this traditional gas engine and then going your way?
I think what we can see now, like there's such a trend with kids to ride electric bikes. Like we have this huge Surron trend, and let's say, I don't know if you can, I think it's like a bike life movement kind of in US, especially with maybe a couple of 100,000 people that are now riding different electric smaller bikes. And,
your bike's the next bike in line.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's the most compatible bike for them. And that's when he was saying that, like, that was one of my questions. I'm like, I totally see like all the kids that are riding the Surrons, their next bike is like, we have this kid Levi that we sponsor. He jumps our ramp on a Surron, and he also shows up with a Stark in his truck too. And I'm like, this is like all these kids that are riding the Surrons are going to be on a Stark next.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's a no brainer for them.
Like the ladder, that's going to be the new ladder.
So it's almost riding like the same thing, but a bigger version and faster and better version. You know what I mean? Like
and then I think for the traditional like motocross, development from your kid, now you ride a Stasic. But now we're missing, like there is no proper 65 electric, there is no proper 85 electric, but that will come, of course.
Yeah, we're already working on it.